food can do this to us. Can you run my presentation? Which all schools are you from? Shout from your place. Oh, mama. And the red ones? Red ones? No. Shh. Sit. Nice tika, beba. Yeah, these green ones. From your school. Lovely. This yellow and grey. Oh, you are the home ground. Red ones. Oh, 2 dresses for the same school? Okay. This red t-shirt. Okay. Anyone else? The new entry. Yeah, you guys who just entered. Lovely. Settle down. You can take these chairs also. No, they cannot? Okay. Okay. What is this? What is this? Keep shouting from a place. No discipline today. Sorry. Rama. Okay, what is the difference in if I give you, this is Rama, right? If I want to turn it into Krishna, what you will delete, what you will add? What you will delete first from this picture? If you age, bow and arrow, okay. And then what will you add? Flute. What else? What else? What else? See, peacock feathers, you can't kill someone, right? So you are removing his bow and arrow. So put the shastra to him. What shastra you will put to Krishna? What shastra you will put to Krishna? Chakra. Sudarshan chakra. Okay. So what we will do, where should I point this? Where should I point this? Okay, it's happening. Okay. Okay. Who wrote the original Ramayana? Rishi Valmiki. He is not your friend. Yeah, Rishi Valmiki. Okay. And who wrote Ramcharitmanas? Acharya Tulsidas. Again, he is not your good friend. Acharya Tulsidas and Rishi Valmiki. Was Rishi Valmiki contemporary of Lord Ram? Was she? Contemporary mean they were living in the same times. As I wrote about Yogi Adityanath ji. I am contemporary to him. I can go, I can meet him, I can see him, I can meet people around him. Was the case with Sri Ram and Rishi Valmiki? Yes, no, maybe. How many yes? How many no? All the no's are wrong. Yes, they were contemporary. In fact, Mata Sita lived in Rishi Valmiki's ashram. Love Kush was born there. Okay, Valmiki Ramayana has about how many chapters? Chapters are called sargas in Valmiki Ramayana. Oh, 108 sound very nice, right? Who said 645? Ooh, that's right. 645. If you don't know, don't lose your heart. Just remember it from now onward. Valmiki Ramayana, there are how many shlokas? 2000. There's no option called 2000 here. 24,000. That's a massive text, right? So if you read, let's say, daily Ramayana. Let's say we take a pledge from Literature Festival. We'll do a daily reading of Ramayana at home. Okay? Shall we take a pledge? How many want to take a pledge? We do a daily reading of Ramayana at home. Okay? Okay. Inka photo khicho sabka. Okay. And let's say we spend how much? 1 hour a day. How many shlokas can we cover in a day? Maybe 10. Right? We'll read the shlokas, pronunciation, its meaning. Then how many days it will take us if I read 10 shlokas a day? Maths. 2,400. How many years is that? Roughly. 6.5 years. So if you give 1 hour a day to Ramayana, 1 hour is quite a lot. Like 365 days is like quite a discipline to carry on. You will read. You'll need how much? Almost 6 years to read it. So you are young fellows. If you start reading it now, by the time you're in college, you will be done with the Ramayana, daily reading of Ramayana. And this is Ramayana. And Mahabharata is how many shlokas? Lesser than Ramayana or more than Ramayana? How many more? Double, 1.5, triple, 4 times. It has 1 lakh shlokas. So if we start now, by the time you have your first kid, maybe you may end up covering the whole Mahabharata. But I'm trying to say how massive are these texts, right? How massive are these texts? In which kand of, so there are multiple kands, different parts to Ramayana. Which kand of Valmiki Ramayana, Mata Sita was kidnapped? Bala Kishkinda, Yuddha or Aranya? Bala Kanda. She was born, Rama was born, she was kidnapped. Aranya. What is the meaning of Aranya? What is the meaning of word Aranya? One, jungle, forest. Okay, Lord Rama was whose avatar? Lord Vishnu. Okay. Valmiki Ramayana is written in which language? Sanskrit. And Ramcharitmanas? Yeah, it's written here also. Avadhi. Can someone tell me, the kids, what is the fundamental difference between Valmiki Ramayana and Ramcharitmanas, Tulsi Ramayana? Don't tell me the authors were different. They were different. Anyone want to attempt and raise your hand for this and I'll pick you. Yeah, just shout from there. Stand up and shout. Okay, language is different. Authors are different. Language is different. Any fundamental difference? That's not a very fundamental difference. Language can be translated. Anyone else? The treatment of your hero. Who's the hero of Ramayana? Sri Ram. What is the treatment of hero by Valmiki and Rishi Valmiki and Acharya Tulsidas? Anyone? Even teachers, anyone can attempt. Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautifully said. Clap for her, then I'll tell you loudly what she said. So, remember I asked you a question. Rishi Valmiki was contemporary of Lord Rama. So, he wrote about a good leader, like the way I wrote about Yogi Adityanath. But by the time, the Tulsidas happened just 500 years back. By the time Acharya Tulsi wrote it, Bhagwan was a Bhagwan. King Ram has become Bhagwan Ram. So he wrote about a Bhagwan, he wrote about a king. So the treatment of a hero is very, very different. When you wrote about a good king or when you write about someone who is already established as a god in the people's mind. So his treatment is very different if you read both the... Okay. In which Kand Rama was born? Bala Kanda, right? Okay. In which Kand Rama killed Ravana? Yuddha Kanda. Lovely. Okay. Okay. So let's start it. So we are talking about Valmiki Ramayana. Why I am specifying Valmiki Ramayana? Because there are various Ramayana. There are Tulsi Ramayana, there are Kalidas Ramayana, there are Kamman Ramayana. Nileshji was telling, Indonesia has its own Ramayana. Why I am surprised about saying Indonesia? Because 90% people are Muslim there. They not even follow Hindus. Even then they have their own Ramayana, Kakavin Ramayana. There is a ballet there, like a Ram Leela group, which is conducting Ramayana from last 3 or 4 decades every day. Only during tsunami, when tsunami came here also, it came there also, they stopped for a day or two. During Corona also, even if no audience come, they perform it seems, for the cameras. Yeah. So even Philippines have their own Ramayana, Thailand has their own Ramayana, all the South Asian countries have their own Ramayana. But we are going to the original source. What all elements we have? We have 6 or 7 kands. Why I am saying or, I'll tell you later. So we have 6 kands, Bala Kanda to Yuddha Kanda. And the 7th kand is Uttar Kanda, if we consider it. There are a lot of debates around it. How many chapters? Sargas. How many? Shout. 6 kands, 645 chapters, and how many shlokas? Okay, so if you read Valmiki Ramayana, and if you hear 2 scholars talking about it, it's a very interesting debate. They say, no, refer 2.1.2. So how you will mention a shlok? You will take a number from here. So let's say if I'm talking about 6.1.2, what does that mean? 6th kand, first sarga, first shlok. And 6th kand will be what? Yuddha Kanda, right? Chronology. Bala Kanda to Yuddha Kanda. Let me make you remember the chronology. Come. Very good. Is it visible? Can you see from behind? What's written here? No? Okay. Let me say it loudly. So we start with Bala Kanda. What is one word you can associate with Bala Kanda? One expression? What happened? What's happening in Bala Kanda? Rama is born. Right? Bala Kanda, Rama is born. That's the entry of Bala Kanda. What is the exit of Bala Kanda? What is one more important thing is happening in Bala Kanda? At the end of Bala Kanda. One more very important character is coming. Sita Mata. So marriage of Rama is also happening. Right? Bala Kanda is a long Kanda. So Rama is born and marriage of Mata Sita. What is the one famous incident of Ayodhya Kanda? Louder, louder. So Rama's exile. How it happened, Kekai Mantra, that's a long story, but outcome is Rama's exile. And along with that, Mata Sita and Lakshman also go. What is the important incident of Aranya Kanda? Yeah, you know it, I know. बोलो. No, 14 year jungle तो हो गया ना यहाँ पे. मतलब started here, but Sita Haran. Mata Sita was kidnapped. So Rama was born, married to Mata Sita, Bala Kanda. Just keep remembering that. Ayodhya Kanda, exile. Aranya Kanda, Mata Sita was kidnapped. Kishkinda Kanda, a new very important character comes in. Sugriv also, but Hanumanji. Along with Sugriv, Hanumanji. So tie up with the Vanar Sena, and here comes Sugrivji and Hanumanji. Sundara Kanda. So Mata Sita is lost here, right? So what is happening? What is Sundar happening there? He is going to Sri Lanka and found Mata Sita. Mata Sita is not even recovered well. She is not back to Rama, but she is found out. And what's happening in Yuddha Kanda? Ravana was decimated. Uttarakhand, post whatever happens, post-war. Do you think one name is very different in these Kands? From Bala Kanda to Yuddha Kanda, one name is very different. Sundara Kanda, right? Rest all is very indicative. Sundara Kanda, it's not even telling it should be Hanuman Kanda or Sita Kanda. But rest all are indicating me what's happening in the Kanda. But Sundara Kanda, why Sundara Kanda is Sundara Kanda? And Sundara Kanda is the most recited Kanda, in fact. You must have, at least in North that's popular, maybe you can correct me, the seniors. Do we have a Sundara Kanda part? It's common here, right? Yeah. Other part, there is no tradition of the part of, either you do the Sampurna Ramayana, or you do only Sundara Kanda. We'll come to that when we come to Sundara Kanda. And interestingly, you do the Tulsi Ramayana Sundara Kanda normally. I think this must be the only book where retelling is more popular than the original book. This must be the only book in the world, I think. Retelling means Acharya Tulsidas did the retelling. It's a reversion of the original Ramayana. It's more popular than the main Ramayana. Okay, it's not moving. Okay, leave it. Now we'll move. Okay, Bala Kanda. We'll start with Bala Kanda. We'll spend 2 to 3 minutes in each Kanda, and we'll try to see what can we as growing children can learn from it. Okay? Deal? This is a real picture from Ayodhya. As soon as you enter Ayodhya, there is a pillar where one painter was painting. I keep going there. Have anyone been to Ayodhya? The elders, some of you. Have been to Ayodhya? In last 2-3 years? Post-temple, pre-temple? Post-temple? Very good. Okay. So add to your bucket list. You have been to Ayodhya? Alright, lovely. So we have 2 people who have been to Ayodhya. So a lot of tourism opportunity. Because there are a lot of people who have not been to Ayodhya. Okay. So we'll start with Bala Kanda and let me establish the place for you. We are talking about the time of Kosala Empire. And what is the capital of the Kosala Empire? Ayodhya. And they were solar dynasty kings, Suryavanshi. And what was the dynasty of Mahabharata kings? Lunar dynasty, Chandravanshi. And we are talking about the times of King Dashrath. He had 3 queens. What are the names? Just shout out. Kaushalya, Kekai, Sumitra. They also had a Kuluguru. What is the name of the Kuluguru? Rishi Vashishta. Very good. Rishi Vashishta. Everything was very nice. They were happy. They were prosperous. They were healthy. No corona. They had a very, very big army, very mighty army. It was called Chaturangi Sena. In every direction he had a huge army. Dashrath. People were happy, but Dashrath was not happy with something. What was he not happy for? He didn't have children. So when he get old, who will take care of Ayodhya? So whenever in old times the kings have any problem, they used to go to their Guruji. Who was the Guruji in this case? You just told? Rishi Vashishta. Rishi Vashishta said, okay, there is a particular yagna that you can do for this. What is the name of the yagna? Putra Kamishti Yagna. Girls might be thinking, why only Putra? Why not Putri? Are you thinking that? Why Putra? Why not Putri? Any idea? Since Sanskrit, this Putra means Santan, it's child. It doesn't attribute to a male child or a female child. In fact, I think Baba Ramdev or someone also got vilified for infertility medicine. The name is Putra, but in Sanskrit the Sangya means child. Not in a particular context it means Putra, but it's gender neutral. That's why I'm saying Sanskrit and all are so layered languages, right? You have to derive the meaning based on the context, and when you do a very plain reading, you can find 1,000 negative meanings. So this yagna was so complicated. There was only one expert around. What was the name of the expert? Just read this name. Rishi Rishyasingha. It's a little bit of a tongue twister. Say it with me. Rishi Rishyasingha. 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 Rishi Rishyasingha. He was the only one who can perform this yagna. Yagna is nothing but a very, very scientific exercise. Right? Even Rishi Vashishta said, I know it, I know about it, but I can't do it in its glory. And Rishi Rishyasingha used to live in somewhere away in the jungle. Now, what is the task for Darshatha? He has to go, convince him and get him to the palace to do the yagna. And how did Darshatha go there to convince him? How did he go? He went barefoot. He went without the crown. He went without the kingly clothes. He went without the chariot. He went walking there. And it was far away. And he went without any guards. Meaning in the modern terms, he went without a protocol. Why he must have done that? Anyone? Children? So, you know the problem, right? You have to get Rishi Rishyasingha to come to the palace and do this yagna. But he went totally unceremonious, not as a king, as a commoner. Why he did that? He's the guru. Beautiful. Clap for him. So this shows two things. One is huge respect for gurus in that era. Second thing, he's going to ask something. He could have commanded also, right? Okay, you come. Because I'm the king, right? I can call you also. But this is not the way Darshat wanted it. So this is the glory of gurus then. And that shows how should be our gratitude towards the teachers, gurus in today's era. Okay, the yagna happens. And the yagna purush. Okay, no. Yeah. So, Rishi Rishyasingha's expertise was so rare that even king went to his door. You remember the Corona times? You must be very kutti then. But you remember? 5 years, so 2006, almost 4 or 5 years back, right? Do you remember some of it? Corona times? If you remember, do you watch TV, news channels? Do you watch some of it? Little bit of it? Prime Minister Narendra Modi went to 2 places only during Corona times. Only 2 places. Because, travel was total ban. There was no flights, no trains, no buses. But he took his private Prime Minister's plane and he went to 2 places. Which 2 places? No, Kedarnath, not during Corona time. He went to meet 2 experts. You were saying something? Was it a raise of hands or a stretch? He went to Pune and he went to Hyderabad. Oh, these are kids, right? Yeah, they were never vaccinated. They were? Okay, kids were vaccinated. I think above some age. Okay. So India made later multiple vaccines, almost 3.5 vaccines later, but then initially we made 2 vaccines, indigenous vaccines. Co-vaccine and COVID shield. Co-vaccine was built in Hyderabad, COVID shield was built in Pune. So he went to meet those 2 experts. And the same example, when you have expertise against such a dreaded disease, even king will come to your door. So even if you want kings to come to your door, you have to be expert of whatever you want to be. You want to be an engineer, doctor, politician, IS officer, IPS officer, AI, computer engineer. You have to become the Rishi Rishyasingha of your field. You will be so big that even kings will call you to meet or come to meet you. Right? Make that target. Whatever target you have in life, it should be so supreme that even kings, if you want kings to come to your door or call them to your door, you have to be expert of that level. So experts are valued even by kings. Develop expertise, kids. We'll move on. We'll move on quickly. Okay, so Rama was born to Kaushalya. Bharat was born to Kekai, and twins Lakshman and Shatrughan were born to Sumitra. They started their training under Rishi Vashishta, training in archery, training in war techniques, training in nyaya, training in justice, training in money, taxation, everything you need to run a state. Everything was okay. This is a real picture of Darshat Mahal from Ayodhya. Okay. Now comes Rishi Vishwamitra one day. Who comes? Rishi Vishwamitra. And King Darshat was so happy that he was saying, oh my God, Rishi Vishwamitra walked into my palace. He was saying, arrange this, arrange food, put flowers on the road, put scents on the road. Why he might be so happy? Why he might be so happy? Again, your answer. That was the reverence of Gurus there. The Guru is walking, like normally you go to a Guru. Guru is walking. It's such an auspicious thing that Guru is walking to our palace. And Rishi Vishwamitra said, I want some help. What did he say? I want some help. And King Darshan was so happy. He said, Guruji, whatever you ask. Without even knowing that what he's going to do. He said, whatever you ask. Like as we call it, blank check. Right? Whatever you ask. How much money, whatever you ask. He said, okay. He said, I'm doing a lot of tapasya, a lot of puja, a lot of yagnas. But there were asuras, they are demons, like, which demons? Talaka, Marich, Subahu. They're disturbing. So I want some help. He said, okay, ready. He said, no, I want a specific help. I want Ram and Lakshman. Ram and Lakshman were only 14, 15 years then. And Darshan was taken aback. I've just promised a blank check. Now I can't say. He said, no, why Ram and Lakshman? I will come. You can take, like, there was like Sumatra. He named all the big warriors he has. You can take Sumatra, you can take him, you can take my whole Sena, Chaturangi Sena it used to call. It used to go from 4 directions. You can do the whole Sena, whole Hathi Sena, Ghoda Sena, all you can take. But not these small fellows. They're hardly 14, 15. They're just learning their archery. They're learning war skills. They say, no, you just promised me. Let me decide. You just promised me. You will give me whatever you want. I need only Ram and Lakshman only. Now he was in a dilemma. If he sends Ram and Lakshman, you never know. Talka, Marich, Subhav, they're huge. They're very kukhyat. They're very infamous. They will kill these young boys. And other side, if I don't agree, I will face the anger of Rishi Vishwamitra. So he goes again to who? Whenever in problem, king goes to the Kulguru. Who is the Kulguru? Rishi Vashishta. He goes to the Rishi Vashishta in the corner. See, Guruji kya kare? And all the Gurus are anyway friends. So Rishi Vashishta and Rishi Vishwamitra are anyway friends. He said, Guruji, what should I do? See, Rishi Vashishta says, sir, they're your children. You have to decide, but I'll tell you just 2 things. See, Rishi Vishwamitra is an amazing archer himself. He can kill those demons by war, and he is such a tapasvi that he just by his power he can bhasm them. Right? So if he is coming here, there is some other ulterior motive. So if Guru is walking in here, and I am anyway done with their classroom training. I means Vashishta. Classroom ka jitna training tha, wo ho gaya. I have completed all the classroom training. Now they have to face the real world. They were launching the arrow in a target. Now they have to launch arrow to a real enemy. They've only target will not bounce back, right? Tower will not reply back. So now they have to go to the real world. Okay, with a very heavy heart, he sends them. He sends them, and on the way he's telling a lot of stories. And then they face the first Rakshasa in life, in the jungle. Ram and Lakshman. Who is the first Rakshasa they faced in life? I'll give you options. Marich, Talaka, Subhahu, Vatapi. Tataka. Right? Just imagine this. Before that, I will just say the same dilemma which I was sharing with the teachers. Imagine you are a family of 4, right? Your sister, your brother, your parents. You all of 4. You have a maybe flight for Chennai. Okay, it costed you almost 4,000-5,000 per ticket. It costed you almost 20,000 for the whole family. Okay, you are going to the airport and it's a huge traffic day. You are going to miss your flight. 20,000 rupees, all swaha. The only option, you have to jump 2 red lights and you take a wrong U-turn. And then only you can reach the Maximum what will happen? The camera will capture, you will get a 500 rupees fine. Right? So 500 rupees versus 20,000 rupees. Will you value your money or will you let the flight go? You let the flight go. Oh mama, rich boy, huh? Will buy one more 20,000. Buy my ticket also, Baba. How many of you? You will forego the money? 20,000 rupees? Or you will say, okay, for one day, daily I follow the traffic anyways. Just one day let me check the traffic. What's the big deal? There is anyway an empty road. What will you do? You're understanding, right, what I'm saying? You're understanding? At least nod. Understanding? Understanding? Okay. So what will you do? You will jump the traffic light or you will forego 20,000 rupees? Jump the traffic light. Okay. Let's see. In a similar situation, what Rama did. Because what was the situation? Tadka was standing in front. So Vishwamitra said, okay, put the best of the arrow and shoot her and kill her. So Rama takes the arrow. Just take the arrow. This is all of you. Take an arrow. Take a pose, take a pose, take a pose. All of you. All of you, all of you, all of you. All the kids, all the kids. And imagine there is someone like as ferocious as Tadka standing in front. Imagine, don't laugh. Tadka khadi hai, some Tadka is standing in front. You will not be laughing. You will be in like fear, right? Tadka is standing in front. See, if you will not kill Tadka, what will Tadka do? She will kill you. She will not wait for long. So Tadka is standing in front. You are scared. Vishwamitra is saying, shoot the best of the arrow. And you know what Rama does? Rama says, no, I am not shooting the arrow. Vishwamitra says, no, we don't have much time. Boy, shoot her. She will not leave her. She is a very ferocious one. He says, no, my Guruji Rishi Vasisht told me, never hurt a woman. So, Abhi, Vishwamitra is saying, oh my God, I also teach the same thing to my kids, but how will I explain? Because he can explain to Rama, but he doesn't have the time. So, it's a small Gita happening there, right? Like Arjuna had the Vishad, right? Arjuna said, no, these are my children, my brothers, my gurus, all my grandfathers. I can't kill them. Similar problem Rama had. Rama said, I will not kill her. I've asked not to kill a woman. But then Rishi Vishwamitra said, you're right. I also teach the same thing to my disciples, my students. But in this case, she's only in the body of a woman. She doesn't have the qualities of the woman. She doesn't have the daya, karuna, mamta that a woman entails. She kills children, she kills women, she kills men, she kills rishis, she destroys pujas. So it's okay to kill her. So when the Rama's moral compass got satisfied, then only he launched the arrow. See, we just compromised 5 minutes back for 20,000 rupees. Rama did not compromise even for his life. If 5 minutes, if you don't kill her, she will kill you. And that's why Rama is Maryada Purushottam. That even in the time of crisis, uphold the highest of the moral standards. See, we are not talking about Ram because he was the most trickiest person. We are talking about Ram because he was Maryada Purushottam. In the men, he was the highest standards of moral. Even if I will die. I don't mind. I will die, but I will not do something against my moral standards. When his moral compass got satisfied, then only he launched the arrow. Okay, then Rama broke the dhanush. He got married to Mata Sita. He got a gift called Kanak Bhavan by KK. KK gifted him Kanak Bhavan. This is the real picture I took a year back. Okay. Now we go to the third Kand. Okay. So now Darshat is old. The whole court gathered. They decided that they're going to make Rama the next king because he's the most popular. He knows the war tactics very well. He knows the Nyaya Parampara very well. So he'll go into the next king. Okay. Okay. But did he become the king next day? No. Who conspired against him? Kekai and Manthara. Right? So now Darshatha had a choice. What are the two demands Kekai asked? Loud. Make Rama go 14 years to jungle and make Bharat the king. These are the two demands she asked. Right? Okay. Darshat always could have denied the promise because no one knew about this promise. He gave this promise on a chariot, sitting on a chariot some years back in a war. Because she helped Darshat. She saved Darshat's life. This also breaks the myth that women used to fight in wars in India. And no one heard this. There was no testimony. No one heard this promise. So the charioteer must have heard the promise. Right? No one heard the promise. No one was the testimony. So he could have easily foregone on the promise. Because the hindsight, the other side is very bad, right? Rama will go, his son will go, such an amazing king will go, Ayodhya will lose such an amazing king. What will you do? And KK's demands are very crazy. Elected king, someone who's selected by the whole Ayodhya, now he said, no. For some reason, some weird reason, that king should go to jungle, and someone who's not so able, the second or third in command, that should become a king. What will you do if you're Darshat? Will you agree with KK or will you disagree with KK? You want to make Rama the king or not? You want Rama the king. What's your name? Nikhil. Do you agree with Nikhil? You want to make Rama the king? Show by hands. You want to make Rama the king? So meaning you will not agree to what KK is saying. But Darshat agreed. And later Darshat explained to Kaushalya why he agreed, and that's a beautiful point. Oh, the matras are a little heavier. It's a very famous chaupai, you must have heard it also, of Tulsi Ramayana. Raghukul reet sada chali aayi, pran jaye par vachan na jaye. Did you understand a little bit of it? Raghu was one of the forefathers. He said, Raghukul reet sada chali aayi. This is the tradition in our kingdom, in our dynasty, that we will die, but we will never break a promise. Why so but? His argument was very interesting. He said, if I will break the promise, my praja, my janta will say, oh my, the king will breaking the promise, who am I? They will daily breaking the promise. The whole population will go haywire. In the morning they will do a promise, in the evening they break the promise. See, we largely run on promise, right? I did not sign a contract to come here. I just shown up. Why I don't show up? Why don't you don't show up? A school says in the morning, no, we are not conducting the children festival. No, did we say that? No, we never said it. I doubt you must have signed some agreement, some bond paper. No, right? We just agree and we do it. So you will realize half of the words just run on just oral agreements, not written agreements. And this is not even, this was just an oral agreement. He said, if I will not follow it, my praja will not follow it. There will be hirakiri, there will be whole chaos in the whole society. Just to keep the legend of promises, he sent his son to jungle for 14 years. These were the men and women of those times. Right? So promise is a promise and walk the talk. Okay, we move to Aranya Kanda. Aranya Kanda, you remember? Right? What happened? What did Sita see? Golden deer. But was the deer really golden? Who was he? She? It? Maricha. Maricha was not killed. Remember the Talka, Marich, Subhahu? Talka, Subhahu was killed, but Maricha was just thrown away. The problem was solved for a while, but problem was not solved. That's also a lesson that when you want to solve the problem, solve it completely. So in fact, that was Rama's mistake. That he did not solve the problem. And when an unsolved problem came back again in form of a big problem now. Right? Before that, something very interesting happened. Suparnka came in a form of a beautiful lady, and she said, she found Rama very attractive. She said, I want to marry you. What did Rama say? Then no said, but he said something along with no. He said, yeah, you're saying right? Very good. Just say loudly. You're saying right. Say it loudly, very loudly. The last person should hear. The Rama said, no, I'm already married. Do you think this sounds bizarre? What Suparnka could have said? So what? Marry me also. Because those were the days of, if you know that term, polygamy. Meaning, one male can marry, one man can marry many women. In fact, his father was married to 3 women. We just read. Kaushalya, Kekai and Sumitra. So there is a precedence also. There was nothing wrong in those era. Rama was the first person on the earth who's talked about monogamy. That one life, one marriage. The modern people have changed it, one time, one marriage. But again, this is a law apart from 45 Islamic countries. This is the law of the whole world. And who spoke about this law first time on this earth? Bhagwan Sri Ram, about one time, one life, one marriage. And it's called Eka Patni Vrata, which Rama told when he denied marrying Suparnka. And it was not the norm of the day. Norm of the day was polygamy that time. Okay, so golden deer was not golden. And lesson comes there itself that everything that glitters is not gold. This is a very cliched statement. But in life, we make lot of our decision based on how a thing is looking, how a person is looking, how sweetly he or she is talking, isn't it? We make our decision, we make our choices based on the appearance. But is appearance always the main holder of the quality? Maybe not. If I give you I was served a very nice Indian thali. North Indian, South Indian, East Indian, West Indian, very nice Indian vegetarian thali versus what cake is famous these days? It's a red velvet cake. You will jump towards the cake, right? It's looking very beautiful. But there is dirty sugar, there is maida, there is fine flour inside it. It's not good for your health. But we will make our decision based on what it looks. Someone who sounds very sweet. So the lesson is, if something is looking too good to be true or sounding too good to be true, I'm not saying start doubting everything which is pretty. But have a doubt at least. Okay, why it's too good? Why it's sounding so soft, right? And then, and you know who was doubtful about the golden deer? There was someone who was very doubtful of the golden deer. Lakshmana, very good. Lakshmana was very doubtful. He's saying, no, we just won a war against Khar and Dushan. This Subarnkha, we cut her nose and ears. There's something doubtful. Lakshmana was doubtful. Lakshmana's Vivek was on. But on Sita's behest, Rama ran to jungle. And behind him, Lakshman went. And in the process, Rama took Sita away. When they came back, they saw injured Jatayu. Jatayu told only two clues. Two clues about who took Mata Sita. He said, Ravana took it and took towards south. These are very vague clues. If I ask you, your name is Nikhil, right? I say, find a person named Nikhil in south of India. This is very vague, right? Or even say, if I find a person called Nikhil in south of Coimbatore. That's also very vague. So these are only two clues Rama and Lakshmana got. Ravana and south. And then they started searching based on the directions, based on sun, moon, shadows. They found south. They went Kabanda, they went Shabri. And they finally led to Kishkinda. Kishkinda, they were suggested to team up with Sugriva. Sugriva and Rama had a similar two problems that time in life. What are the two similar problems they both were facing? Tell me. They both of them the Vaid captured. Very good. Very lovely class. So, Rama's wife was kidnapped by Ravana, and Sugriva's wife, what was her name? Wife. Ruma, very good. So, Ruma was kidnapped by his brother Bali. And so that's one. Second thing, what is the second thing common between them? No, wife were kidnapped, we already discussed. Yeah. Yeah, very good. What's your name? You're giving good answers. Loudly. Pranath. Very good, Pranath. So both were away from the kingdoms, and both of them had their wives stolen, kidnapped, whatever, right? So they easily teamed up. They said, I'll help you, you'll help me. I'll try to get your kingdom back, your wife back. Sugriv said, I'll also help to search your wife. So such relationships go long when there is a win-win between both, right? Thoughtful and win-win. If you say, I only keep helping you in life, you never help me back, I will help you once or twice, then maybe I'll retract later. Okay, this is Hanuman temple in Karnataka. Now in Sundarkand. Because till now we are in gloomy, right? And finally something Sundar, something nice happening. And I was hearing Ami Ganatra ji in the morning. She was describing this very beautifully. So Hanumanji went there. Hanumanji saw someone who's looking like Sita. And it's a very beautiful incident. So Hanumanji finally went to a Vatika, a jungle. He was eating some fruits. And he saw a demon coming. And who was the demon? Who was the demon? Ravana. So Ravana came to the Vatika to talk to Mata Sita. And Ravana said, I'm giving you 2 more months. Make your mind. Otherwise, I will eat you in my morning food, which we call breakfast these days. And the way Mata Sita responded is fun. Mata Sita is talking to Ravana like this. See, if I start taking session like this, you're sitting here, it's disrespectful, right? If I start taking session like this. So this is the way Mata Sita was talking to Ravana. See, okay, kind of get lost. And can you imagine the daring? She's surrounded by all the demons of Ravana. Ravana is the head king there, and he's saying, okay, just get ready in 2 months, marry me, otherwise he'll eat you in morning festival. He says, okay, go and ask pardon from Rama. Like, maafi manglo jaake. Otherwise you will be destroyed. You need daring for that. When you are in capture, you are kidnapped, you are captivated, all the, if I use the word goons of Ravana are standing, surrounding you, and you say, okay, you just first ask Rama for pardon, otherwise you will be destroyed. Right? And then Hanumanji shows the finger ring, Anguti of Rama, Mata Sita gives the Chudamani, and Mata Sita was found out. This is the Rama. They already traveled quite far. From Ayodhya to Prayag to Chitrakoot to Panchvati to Kishkinda now. Right, to Rameshwaram and now already to Lanka. So we already found Mata Sita in Lanka. But what is the major problem now? Hanuman goes back. Now the whole army has to travel to Lanka. Hanuman has special capabilities, right? He can fly, he can swim massively, but the whole army cannot. So what has to happen? You have to make a bridge. What is this bridge called? Ram Setu. And you know, hopefully I have the picture. No, I don't have the picture. So go home and find out Ram Setu NASA satellite pictures. So NASA took a satellite pictures where the coral reef of Ram Setu is still visible under the sea. Right? You can still find a hard line after thousands and thousands of years. And NASA took a picture and it's available on internet. Okay. So now they reached there, the war started. Right? And it was a massive war, right? Someone from dying from this side, someone was dying from that side. And in the end, the last major warrior of Ravana was Meghnad. Or the another name for Meghnad was Indrajit. Very good. Indrajit. He was also destroyed. Okay. And then it was only Ram and Ravana. The whole universe were waiting for this war to happen. In fact, Rama took this, you told me Vishnu avatar. The Vishnu took this avatar to kill these demons, to kill Ravana. So everyone was waiting. It was like the final match of IPL, right? It was I'm demeaning the war, but again, just to give you a context, it was the biggest of the war. It was like the India-Pakistan match. But in this case, Ravana was not a roadside gunda. He is a Prakant Pandit in itself. So see, the enemy of Rama is also of another level. He's a Shiv Bhakt, he's the Veda Pandit, he's a musician. Right? Have you heard Shiv Tranam Sotram? Jatatavi Galav is written, music composed, danced by Ravana. He used to play a game, he discovered a game which is like modern chess. He used to play chess with his wife Mandodari in pastime. Can you imagine someone who plays chess in pastime? That intelligent was he. He was an Ayurveda Acharya. He was an expert in Arka Shastra, finding the Ark and the Sata of Jadi Booties, right? He was an engineer. He stolen the Vimana from Kubera, then created 5 more Vimanas. He was all of this. And the war was with that mighty Ravana. Right? And the war was intense. Arrow from this side, arrow from this side. Sometimes it was advantage Rama, sometimes it was advantage Ravana. Right? In fact, Ravana got like Shastra-vihin for a while. And you know what Rama asked? Go and get your Shastras, your equipment and come back again. This benevolent was Rama. When his enemy was Shastra, he could have killed him, right? He said, no, you come back with your Shastras and fight me again. And the next day he came and Rama, what the arrow given by Rishi Agastya, he launched it and he killed Ravana. Now just close your eyes for 2 seconds or maybe a minute. Just close your eyes for a minute and try to think the worst thing that happened with you, your parents, your relatives. The worst tragedy that happened. I know it's sad to make you think that, but just think it for a while. And try to compare it with the tragedies of Rama. First think of the worst thing that happened to you. Try to compare it with the tragedies of Rama. Rama lost his kingdom. Rama lost his wife. And Rama about to lose his life while fighting with Ravana. Are your tragedies bigger than that? When you lost your kingdom, when you lost your wife, and you are about to lose your life. And after thousands and thousands of years, in the Children Literature Festival, we are talking about Rama's story. We are learning from Rama. There is a court case for Rama's temple. There is a huge Rama temple if I start asking your name, you have some Rama, Raghava element in your names also. Right? So why we are still learning from Rama after when he lost his kingdom, he lost his wife? Because in the end, after the perseverance of 14 years, in the end, who won? Who won? Who won? Rama. In the long run, the good, the honest, the truthful one wins. See, Rama had a lot of opportunity to do cheating to his Vanvasa Dharma. He had 4 Vanvasa Dharma. Jal, Mool, Phala, Brahmacharya. Jal means I will drink only water, no other liquid. I will only eat phala mool, means fruits, and mool means roots. And I'll be celibate, I'll be brahmacharya. A young couple, Ram and Sita, was celibate for 14 years. I will follow all these dharmas. He has not aberrated for his dharma even for a day in those 14 years. He could have very easily done kingdom hopping, right? He had the most powerful visiting card in his pocket. What was his visiting card? I'm Dasharatha's son. Dasharatha was a Mahapratapi king. He could have said, one kingdom, see, I'm Dasharatha's king. Okay, come, live with us for 1 month, 1 year. Okay, next, Chhattisgarh, I'm Dasharatha's king. Another kingdom. He would have done a massive, nice kingdom tour of 14 years in all of Bharata and came back. Nobody would have asked anything to Rama. But did he do that? He was in jungle. He was just doing Jalamulaphala and Brahmacharya. Even when he made Sugriv back to the palace in Kishkinda, he started living where Sugriva was living. He did not take any shortcut. He could have went back to Bharata. Mata Sita is kidnapped. I'm pausing my Vanvas Dharma for a while. Let's attack Ravana and I'll resume my Vanvas later. But did he do that? No. He took the help of Shabri, Kabanda, Vanar Sena. He put on a massive war to a mighty king Ravana and defeated him. And that's what, whenever you are in trouble, just think of Ramana. Whenever you're in depression, just think of Ramana. That even after 14 years, he did not take any shortcut. He did not do dishonest. Whenever you want to cheat, we do a little bit of cheating. He say, did Rama do any cheating? Today after, is he victorious? Is he successful? In modern terms also, he's successful. We have almost 350 major publication books written on Ramayana itself. Almost 50 countries have their own version of Ramayana. Even in US, recently Barack Obama wrote, I am very inspired by Ramayana and Mahabharata in his biography. Right? Now tell me, who's your favorite character from Ramayana? Raise your hands. And what do you learn from that character? Who's your favorite character? We have seen lot of characters, right? From Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrughan, Mata Sita, Mandavi, Shatukriti, Ravana, Hanumanji, Sugriv. Who's your favorite character? Yeah. Stand up. Shout loudly. Rama. Why? What did he say? He is not using any shortcuts. Okay. Who else? Who's your favorite? Yeah. Stand up. Rama. Okay. Why? He's following the path of Dharma. Anyone else? Apart from Rama. Any other favorite character? Why Hanuman? Loudly. Beautiful. See, and also children, we are a country of real heroes. We don't even need plastic heroes. We don't need your Spider-Mans, He-Mans and Captain Americas of the world, right? We are a country of real heroes. We are a country of Rama. We are a country of Hanuman, right? Yeah. Stand up. Loudly. You like Krishna? Okay. Though we are studying Ramayana, but even Krishna is amazing. Why Krishna? Okay. If someone comes in trouble, Krishna protects. Anyone else? Also, I'll leave one more tool with you. I'll also leave one more tool with you. See, we all have Ravanas inside us. Do you think we all have Ravanas inside us? We have some Ravana qualities. We have Rama qualities also, and we have Ravana qualities also. And idea is two-step. One is identify your Ravana qualities and try to increase your Rama qualities and decrease your Ravana qualities. Right? So do you want to children identify one Ravana quality and kill it today? Do you have any Ravana qualities, do you think? You all are Ramas? Yeah, might be. Children are Ramas. We adults are a little shying away. But again, you want to kill any Ravana quality today? Do you think you have a Ravana quality, a bad quality, you want to kill today? And that's the essence of, because we are not going in finding Ravanas on the road and start killing them, right? That's the work of police, army, government, right? But can we kill the Ravanas inside us? Can we kill the Ravanas, bad qualities inside us? Any bad quality you want to kill today in the session? Anyone, any the brave one? Wow, a brave one. Which Ravana inside you? And the first one is always the brave one, right? The claps for her just for raising hands. See, it's very easy. It's very easy. If I ask you what is the best thing in you, it's very easy to raise hand and tell me, oh my, I'm first, I love music, I play guitar, I do dance, I do cricket. But it needs courage to stand up and tell your bad quality. Yeah. Will not be able to control your anger. It is the problem with all of us. As you grow, your anger also grows. Beautiful. What's your name, beta? Madhura. Lovely. Claps for her. All of you don't get anger at all. Huh? Only she is the one who gets anger. Okay, anyone else? Anyone else who want to kill their Ravana? How much time we have? Oh, we have 10 minutes. Okay. Anyone else who wants to kill their Ravana? Okay, if you don't want to kill your Ravana, keep holding your Ravana. Maybe at the home you can kill your Ravana. I just want to narrate one more instance. Two more incidents. We have 10 minutes, right? If you have any questions, just keep preparing. In the last, you want to kill your Ravana? Oh, just a stretch. Two more very interesting incidents. When Bharat came, so Kekai asked for 14 years for jungle for Rama and kingship for Bharat. Bharat was not there that time. Bharat came back and Kekai said that now the kingdom is yours. But Bharat was very taken aback. He said, I am not the deserving one. And he went to jungle with the whole army, whole court, all the gurus, all the mothers. He went to jungle and in Chitrakoot, in current Uttar Pradesh, he found Rama. And he started convincing Rama to come back. Remember that incident? And that's the most beautiful incident in Ramayana, as per me. At least I like it the best. And the conversation is Bharat and Rama is amazing. Bharat is telling Rama that you come back and become the king. Rama is telling you go back and be the king. Is this how the two brothers behave today? So, what Rama is saying, you become the king. Bharat is saying, you become the king. These days, it's like, you get lost, I want to become the king. That's the Kali Yuga's brothers. Kali Yuga's brothers, you get lost, I want to be the king. And we have seen the multiple two brothers are in court. From Ambani family to Renbexi to you. I'm sure you have your own Tamil Nadu examples where two brother, husband, wife, father, son, multiple combinations are in court for a piece of land. And this is the kingdom of Kosala. This is the kingdom of Ayodhya, the most Pratapi Raja, the huge kingdom. And Bharat is saying, I am not the deserving one. Do we even think, are we deserving or not? Mil gaya to mil gaya. This is mine. I am the most deserving one. But he's saying, Rama is most deserving. Bharat is saying, Rama is saying, no, we have given the promise to our father and we have to follow the promise. And what is the solution? Rishi Vashist give the solution. That Rama will be the king and you will be Bharat will be the proxy. Proxy means what do you say? Like the caretaker. You will run the caretaker government. And how Bharat ran the government, you know? What he kept on the throne? Rama's sandals, Rama's khadaus, Rama's chappals, right? And where did Bharat live in those 14 years? Did he live in the palace? Wait. Bali got convinced. And Bali called his son Angad and his wife Tara that for rest of your life, you still lived a little adharmic life because of me. And now for rest of life, you be with Rama. Can you imagine in any alternate word, someone is killing me and I'm asking my wife and son to be with my killer. And that's what was the height of Rama in those times. And that's why we are remembering Rama after thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago. And as I think some of you must be hearing Nilesh Okji, there are multiple countries in Southeast Asia. I was in Thailand last year for a conference. They have a king and an elected government also. Their kings are called, you know what their kings are called? Rama 1, Rama 2, Rama 3. Current kings are Rama 10. So Rama became so big that he becomes a title. Can you imagine? Your name becomes a title. When someone governs their state, their country, their city very well, Mahatma Gandhi called that Ram Rajya. Ram Rajya means the best of the governance. So Rama became a title. Rama became an adjective for anything good. If you are running a good state, it's Ram Rajya. If you are a king, you are Rama. In Egypt, we have Ramses 1, Ramses 2, Ramses 3. So, and Rama gave the principles like Eka Patni Vrata. That's why you must be wondering why we keep talking about Ramayana. What's so interesting in Ramayana? After so many years, Rama has set the principle how this world is operating, not only India. As I told you, Eka Patni Vrata. Like one life, one marriage. One time, one marriage. The principle was first time on this earth was established by Rama. Right? So two tasks to you. When you go back, take a piece of paper, write who's your favorite character and try to not choose Rama. Rama is the obvious favorite. But again, apart from Rama, who's your second favorite in fact? Apart from Rama. Rama is the story about Rama. Rama will be favorite. After Rama, who's your second best character and why you like that? Write at least 300, 400 words. That's one. Second, which Ravana you want to identify in you and try to kill that Ravana. Okay, children? Okay, thank you. Jai Shri Ram. I have written, I'm not sure if that book is available or not. I'm sure it must be available. Ramayana for every child, Hanuman Chalisa for every child. I'll love to recommend you those two books. Yeah, thank you. Namaste. If you have any questions, I'm around.
May I request Tanushree to give the memento to Mr. Shantanu Gupta? Thank you, Shantanu ji. That was